Without Rajon Rondo, what that means is that LeBron is the only facilitator. We saw Caruso get a dunk, but that was off a curl. No one else can garner the attention of the defense and be strong enough to finish over multiple defenders, but more importantly, be a decoy to get other guys open shots. It's going to be on LeBron all night long to score and get others involved.
Melo knocks down the free throw. Jared, just to throw it back to you with Rajon Rondo. Now, he had thumb surgery, but he's back. He cleared quarantine. I think Frank Vogel is excited to get him back, but may need a few days here.
Yeah, he's not going to be active tonight, even though, as you mentioned, DA, he is medically cleared. I was able to watch the last few minutes of practice yesterday where Rondo was very active on both sides of the basketball, as you would anticipate. Coach Vogel told us yesterday that the juice was different in the gym when Rondo returned. And in fact, Rondo was so excited to clear quarantine and get back with his team that he sent out a group chat to the players on the team with a picture of his warm-ups and his practice gear laid out on his bed inside of his hotel room. And now you see him warming up earlier tonight. But he was so excited he sent that text message and it got everybody hyped, guys.
You know, Jared, I would not be surprised, and this is not reporting because I've heard anything, this is just experience, that when you're a team, a higher ranked team, and you have trouble at any point during that game defensively, that you usually try to bring a player back for the well-being of the team mentally early, even if you don't play them more minutes, even if you give them 5 minutes here, 7 minutes here, really letting them play themselves into shape. A lot of times you can do that because you're right, this team is different around Rondo. They love him as a leader, they love his will, and he's definitely leading on this team defensively on the perimeter. Yeah,
in fact, C-Web, Coach Vogel saying yesterday he was really tempted to activate Rondo today and just throw him in there for that purpose, exactly what you're talking about.
LeBron going to the hole is fouled. Well, you get a playoff series started, a best-of-7 situation. Even though it feels like March Madness, it is not a one and done. So you roll into the series. There is no home court advantage, as you mentioned, Chris, and it's going to be a boost whenever Rondo comes back. Not to say the Lakers lose this game, but if you do, that's a boost in that regard as well. So you have this played out a little bit where Rondo can get his legs under him, settle into a series from the sideline, and then get back on the floor. ABC, ESPN will be taking over the next 2 games, and then we're back on TNT Game 4, August 24th. Number 1 versus number 8 in the West. That's going to be a tech. I think they're going to get Howard and Hezonja here. Yeah, James Williams with the call. He saw it right away. They were jockeying. It's not Whiteside. It's Hezonja and Howard, and they got them both.
I'll say that happens almost every play on the line, but you can call it every time too. And hey, the refs are cleaning it up early, knowing it's getting physical. Again, we have 2 of the top shot blocking teams in the league. That means it gets really physical in the paint. Anytime you got 5, 7 footers, there you go. That's another one. You're gonna have that physical play with the big fellas.
Give me your thoughts on the bubble and the officiating. What have you seen thus far? Is it a factor, you think? Is it called differently?
Well, I know everyone's upset about the Porzingis call, but honestly, he should have known better. He wasn't even going over there to break up anything, and I feel for him because the first foul may not have been the best call, but I think the officiating, along with the players, some players' play has improved just because of momentum is not as tangible. You don't have the crowd getting on you. If 2 guys make a shot, you don't assume them to make the next one. So I think the referee and the officiating has been great.
By the way, that was a double foul, so that's a 3rd on Whiteside. Kuzma runs the floor, and Melo called for the foul. Disagrees.
Well, he just said, well, Webb, you don't know what you're talking about. You just got here.
He just got you.
You just got here.
It's polite Chris Webber.
And the older you get, your timing gets better, and that is clean. But again, no player is going to go 30 for 30 from the field, and I assume that